Okay, hello YouTube. This is Windows 7 Linux again, and I'm going to do a review of GDATA Internet Security 2010. What makes GDATA special over other antiviruses is that GDATA actually has two virus engines protecting you and scanning your computer for viruses. This is you have to pay for this. There are no free versions of this. And speaking of free antivirus, on my host computer I have installed Avast version 5. This is the beta. This is the beta for Avast version 5. And I really like Avast. It's just that I had to turn it off for this video so that it won't interfere with the links that I'm going to do this. That I'm going to give GDATA. Okay. Um, Normally what some people on YouTube do is that uh they install a whole bunch of viruses and Trojan horses and rootkits onto a virtual machine, and then they install the antivirus and see how many can clean up. Well, I like to test the prevention. This is a clean installation of Windows 7, and there are no viruses on this. It actually says I'm in the red because I haven't done a virus scan, but trust me, this computer is clean. There is nothing on this. Okay, let's see how its prevention fares. I think a few of you had heard of ECAR, the ECAR test file. So let's see. All that ECAR is that it's just a string of text that pretends to be a very dangerous piece of malware, but it's really nothing. So they have different protocols on how to download this. Let's try a standard download, and GDATA blocks it. I'm not surprised by that. A lot of antiviruses block the standard download. What if it's compressed into zip? It blocks that too. Very, very impressive. Well, actually not so much, but let's continue. Another compressed zip. Okay, here we go. Block that one too. Okay, go back. Now let's try SSL encrypted protocol. So some antiviruses, what they do is that they'll see, oh, SSL encrypted. Oh, okay, it's already secure, and they won't scan it. Well, that's not very safe. Let's see what GDATA thinks. Blocks it. Very good. What is this? Yeah, disinfected. Fine. Okay. Now let's try a compressed zip with SSL. Block that. Very good. And I think if I were to save it, nothing would happen. Let's see. Yep. Nothing happens when you save it. Yep. I told it to save to the desktop, but since GDATA already blocked it, nothing downloaded. Now, zip 2 of SSL encryption, ESET system security 4, that's node 32 with firewall, did not detect this. It actually let me download it, and it actually saved to my desktop. And it wasn't until I double clicked on the saved file that ESET told me that there's something wrong. So let's see what GDATA thinks. And GDATA just laughs at it, and it just blocks it. That's actually very good. I'll cancel that but that's actually very good. ESET didn't tell me anything, and it just let me download it. Now let's see what would happen if I try to download a rogue system cleaner. This is actually a rogue piece of malware that it pretends to be a program. Let's see what GDATA thinks. Well, GDATA lets me access the website. The cool thing about Avast is that I've actually tried accessing this website from Avast on my host computer. It actually knew that this is a malware website, and it actually refuses to load the page. Forget about letting you download it. It refuses to even download their website. That is very good protection from Avast. But GDATA and System Security 4 from ESET let me load this page. Actually, System Security 4 from ESET actually let me download it, and I scanned it, and it said that there was no infection. But I can assure you, this is a piece of malware. I did a scan. I actually downloaded it anyway. I found like a way around it. I turned off Web Shield, and I downloaded it with a VAS, and I scanned it, and it still said Trojan. And ESET didn't. Let's see what GDATA thinks when I click download. Very good. GDATA blocked it. Now if I were to click save, would it let me? That's odd. It actually downloaded it anyway. Oh, nope. It downloaded anyway, but the file is useless. ESET System Security 4 actually let me download it. I scanned it. It said nothing was wrong with it, and it actually allowed me to run it. I am not joking. But GDATA blocked it. You could download it anyway, but when you try to run it, it's a useless CMD file. How about something a little harder? I think it's AV Pro 2010. I think you've all heard about Antivirus Pro 2010. That is a very hard to remove and a very deadly piece of malware. Yeah, this is their website. I don't know if the link is dead or GDATA is going to block it. I don't know. But let's see. Yeah, I don't think GDATA blocked it. I think the link is just dead. Oh, there's one more test that I want to do. I forgot. It's another eCard test, but let's see the real-time file system protection. This is the string of text that's in eCar. So some antiviruses, the only good thing that I found with System Security 4 is that you could do this. You could paste this text into a text document, and then the second you click save, you don't even have to scan the file. It automatically knows that supposedly there's a very dangerous file. That's very good real-time file system protection. Let's save it. Oh, it caught it immediately. It's asked me just move to quarantine. That's very good. That is actually excellent. I thought System Security 4 was the only antivirus that I saw that picked it up immediately, that you don't even have to scan it. GDATA also picked it up immediately. That's actually very good security. One more thing, let's just let's see how much RAM this uses. The only complaint that I have for GDATA is that compared to, well, a pro with GDATA is that compared to other antiviruses, it's very cheap. I think it's like $30 for one license. That's very inexpensive. My only gripe is that when you're updating or when you're scanning, it is a memory hog. It is a huge hog of memory. When it's idle, when it's just protecting you in the background, let's see, it's using 1 megabyte as the personal firewall, and like, I don't know, 3/4 of a megabyte for the system tray application, which is pretty good. But again, when you update or when you scan, it is a memory hog, so just make sure that you're not doing anything else. Whenever you update it or when you scan, you have to devote your whole system to that update or to that scan, because it is a very big memory hog. Other than that, it gives you excellent protection, more so than System Security 4. I might do a review of that later, because I kind of didn't like it. I think ESET is overhyped. But I was very impressed by it. It's actually very impressive. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's it for the review. Windows 7 Linux. Thanks. Please rate, please comment, please subscribe. Bye.